This one is working.
Hello, hello. Now it's working, right? Yeah. Magic किया प्रभु ने. Magician. Thank you for magic, Prabhu. Thank you for magic. Thank you for magic. So today we are having a Bhagavad class from Bhagavad Gita as it is. Chapter 5, Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. Verse number 23. Thank you for coming, Prabhu. Yeah, 5.23. Yeah. Yes. So please repeat after me. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srila Gurudeva ki jai. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are in a Bhagavad Gita as it is. Karma Yoga, Action in Krishna Consciousness. Chapter 5, verse number 23. Please repeat after me. Prabhu, can you put one more light? You know, right? Shaknoti हैव यः सोद्धवम् प्राक्शरीरविमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधाभवं वेगं स युक्तः स सुखी नरः. Okay, one more time. Shaknoti हैव यः सोढुम् प्राक्शरीरविमोक्षणात् कामक्रोधाभवं वेगं स युक्तः स सखी नरः. Anybody like to try? Prabhuji?
Saknoti haiva yesodham
Tihevaham sodam
praksharira vimukshanat kama krodha bhavam vegam
kamakrodha bhavam vegam
sayukto sa sukhi naraha.
saityo sa sukharam. Mataji?
Saknoti heva ya sodham praksharira vimokshanat kama krodha bhavan vegam sayukta sa sukhinah.
So we are going word by word. Saknoti is able. Iha eva in the person, body. Yaha one who. Sodham to tolerate. Prak, before. Sarira, the body, vimokshanat, giving up. Kama, desire. Krodha and anger. Udbhavam, generated from. Vegam, urges. Saha, he. Yuktaha, in trance. Saha, he. Sukhi, happy. Naraha, human being. Michael Prabhu, would you like to read the translation, please? 23. 5.23.
Before giving up the present body, if one is able to tolerate the urges of the material senses and check the forces of desire and anger, he is well situated and is happy in this world.
So, yeah, here it's translating Prabhupada, right? Krishna said, before giving up this present body, for our body, which is we are giving my all the time, I, me and my. We introduce ourselves, my name is this, my name this, because we are introducing ourselves with this body. But who we are really? Soul. But we forget that. And as soon as we understand that I am not the body, I am the soul, that means you have a knowledge. Because all the other knowledge you are taking different degrees, or how many, 4, 5 degrees. I know one gentleman has like 9, 10 different degree. He keep like to study one and another, different subjects, and take a PhD for this, PhD for this, PhD for this, But if you ask him, who are you? He's gonna say, I am this, I am that. That means it's a lack of body, because, and we are the soul. Soul is permanent. Soul don't die. But we say this person died, this person died. That means that person body we identify. And the body is died, not the soul. Soul passing, from one body to another, but he don't the body itself. So soul is a different, body is a different. So we have whatever time for this human life, this all time the soul is living in this body, and then when time is over, he'll leave. And the super soul live also, so he has to live, because he cannot function without the super soul. There is a Paramatma reciting within everybody's heart, So whatever we are doing, whatever we are talking, whatever we are thinking, the super soul is always hearing us. Always he knows what we are thinking. So never ever to think anything bad for anybody, never even to talk bad for anybody, and when we gave up all that, we cannot be fine, good person, and we can become the devotee. And then one day, slowly, we do the bhakti, slowly, the chanting, hearing Krishna books, reading Bhagavad Gita, try to understand what Krishna says. We totally change the new rejuvenate person, because we are so much entangled with the senses desire. We try to fulfill our senses desire. Our desire is so much unlimited. One and another, always, Okay, even for food, I want to eat this, I want to eat that, tomorrow I want to eat this. People are thinking for like whole week. When they go shopping, I cook this, I eat this Friday, I eat this for Thursday, Because that's our thoughts, thinking is producing more desire. The intelligence is helping that. Mind is helping that. Buddhi, intelligent. But when our desire is so strong, Buddhi say, okay, I give up. So when he says, if one is able to tolerate the urges of the material senses and check the force of desire and anger, he is well situated and is happy in this world. So he says when the desire and anger, when they tolerate urges, the urges, that means we need this, we need that, this is our demand. We have a demand, As soon as we fulfill one demand, the second and third demand already produce here, right away, Continue, constant. So the senses have all the time desire, So we have to control that, and how we can control that? By doing the devotional service and bhakti, That's what Prabhupada says. You cannot control your senses without Krishna conscious. Become Krishna conscious, Prabhupada says. And how we can become the Krishna conscious? Like, now the bhakti explained by Prahlad Maharaj, he said, Sravanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Archanam Dasyam Vandam Sakhyam Atmanivedanam. So this 9 process of the bhakti. And that's which one is so powerful? Huh? Hearing, Sravanam, Kirtanam. So that's why Sravan is the first. Hearing. Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. Remembering in the mind. Always thinking about that. Our class, ma? So Sravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam. So Kirtanam, always chanting. And in this Kali Yuga, chair liya ho, અહીંયા liya. તા નહીં સંભળાય, અહીં liya ho. Okay. So Sravanam, Kirtanam. So Sravanam is first, hearing is more important. And that's the more powerful. It go through our mind and we remember. And then Kirtanam, always that means chanting throughout. Prabhupada said, chant 24 hours. Everybody, all the devotees said, Prabhupada, how we cannot chant the 24 hours? We have family life, we have this, we have that, job. He said, yeah, but you can cooking, taking care of other thing, you can chanting. You are not doing work with your mouth, you are work with your hand. So always engage yourself by purifying, because our mouth is doing 2 things, right? 2 activities. Eyes to seeing, ears to hearing, nose to take breathing, but the mouth eating Krishna prasadam and chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Okay, always smarana. And the remembering. So remember always Krishna's name or Krishna's activities. Do not forget, because we have that T-shirt last year, it says, chant and be happy and never forget the Krishna. Always remember. So he said, before giving up this present body, if one is able to tolerate the urges of the material senses and check the force of desire and anger, he is well situated and is happy in this world. So he says how to control the mind and control the desire and anger, because the previous verse we already learned how to control the mind, and mind is so powerful. Sometimes mind said something, but then intelligence sometimes step up and say, no, you cannot do this. So we have to sometime, we cannot hear all the time what mind said, We have to use our intelligence, what is right, what is wrong. And we have to do the right thing. Prabhupada said you cannot always hear your mind. Okay, you use your intelligence, And the force of desire and anger Yeah. So urges of the material senses and check the force of desire and anger. So urges of the material senses we have to tolerate because we are in a human being, we know how to control our mind and senses. Where the other yoni, other life, like dogs and cats and other animals and birds and all kind of living beings, they cannot control their mind and senses. But we have ability to control our mind and senses because human being has that ability to do that. And being a Krishna conscious is very easy to control everything. Our mind we engage for chanting, our mind we engage for reading, our mind we engage different, hearing Krishna katha, serving the devotees, doing devotional service, eating, cooking prasad for the deities. All that is we are engaging all our hands. Is cooking prasadam, engaging the hands, hearing Krishna katha, we engage our ears, here seeing the deities, we engage our eyes, okay, breathing the offer flower, we engage our nose, eating Mahaprasad, we are eating our, purify our tongue and our senses. By eating the purified food, we purified our mind, body and intelligence and the whole body. So, the Nauda Bhakti explained by Prahlad Maharaj is so important, Pariksit Maharaj is the example. By hearing 7 days, day and night, 24 hours a day, hearing Krishna Katha, and he gone back to Godhead. So, hearing chanting, who's chanting? Prahlad Maharaj is the example, So, hearing Sravanam Kirtanam is Prahlad Maharaj. Smaranam Dasyam Vandanam is Akrura, who came to pick up from Lord Balram and Lord Krishna. Akrura sent by the Kansa, and he is doing Vandanam, so from his heart and mind. And he see the Lord Krishna and Balram in the water with the whole chariot. And he sees watching, Krishna and Balram is here. Okay, then he see Krishna and Balram over there also. And then when he see in the water, Krishna and Balram, he see in the water. Because he just go in a meditate, just Vandanam, for Krishna, So, in Nauda Bhakti explained by Prahlad Maharaj, one can see the Lord if they be from their engage their mind and heart 100% purely. Some Prabhupada disciple asked, Prabhupada, how long we have to chant so we can see the Krishna and go back to Godhead? Prabhupada said, any second, within a second you can do it. If your mind and heart, everything is concentrated on a pure bhakti, hearing the Krishna, thinking in a mind the Krishna, Krishna can reveal right away. As soon as Draupadi said, Govinda, he came right away, within seconds. He don't need hours and half hours, So Krishna don't need too much time. He just need the purification, pure chanting, pure love. Unalloyed service, it says, Anya vilasita sunyam, jnana karmani anavrutam, anukulyena krishnanu silanam bhakti uttama. Unalloyed devotional service, Then Krishna don't take much time, he just come, he waiting for us. He waiting for us, But we are the ones so polluted, we cannot be concentrated. So we have to, it says, you give up the urges, here in this verse is explained, give up the urges of the desire and anger, And there is a one verse in the Bhagavad Gita, it said, lust, anger and greed is the gate to the hell. So anger means krodha, anger. So Anger is no good. It's a gate to hell, lust, anger and greed. Here explain about the lust is not only the karma, but lust here explain about any kind of desire. That's what Prabhupada explained here. So, can you read the 4 line of purport?
If one wants to make steady progress on the path of self-realization, he must try to control the forces of the material senses. There are forces of talk, forces of anger, forces of mind, forces of the stomach, forces of the genitals, and forces of the tongue. One who is able to control the forces of all these different senses and the mind is called Goswami or Swami.
Thank you, Maharaji. So here it says what we have to control and what the urges we have to control and what we have to tolerate. He says the one who can control all the forces, the different senses, the mind is called Goswami. Because there is a nectar of instruction, Rupa Goswami explained the verse. He said, Vacho vegam manasaha krodha vegam jihva vegam udaropastha vegam etan vegan yo visaheta dhiraha sarvam api mam prithvim sasisya. So he says, if you control the urges of the speaking, vacho, vegam, manasaha krodha vegam, krodha, anger, mind, jihva vegam, tongue for talking, eating palatable prasadam, just eating the offered prasadam. But our jiva, our tongue, anything you like, you just pick up and put it in the mouth, right? And that's not the right way we can eat. We have to offer that first. Then we can put it in your mouth, okay? So then the food is pure, our mind get pure, our senses get pure, and our urges are get controlled. All the senses get purified and our demand get less, So it says this verse, a sober person who can tolerate the urge to speak, the mind's demands, the actions of anger, and the urges of the tongue, belly and genitals, is qualified to make disciples all over the world. So you see the mouth, belly and genitals, all in a one line, right? Food go to the stomach and then it gets dispersed. But if you don't control your tongue and eat like instead of 1 plate little food, and you like to pay 3 plate of food, do it get digest? No, because our stomach is just 2 feast, and we put it here 6-7 feast food in there. So we cannot control our body. We get sick. Our stomach gets stomachache and all kind of problem for this person too. So it's control tongue by speaking and by eating prasadam. No any other food. And how much to eat? Prabhupada already explained. Krishna already explained. 50% full the stomach we have to eat only. 25% we have to leave the space for the water. And 25% we have to leave for the air to go in and out breathing. Everything need air in a body. Food digesting also need the air. But if we don't leave any space in the stomach, it's hard to get a digestion because we put too much stack up in there, And then we get a stomach ache, couldn't sleep and this and that, and we have to take a medicine to control all that. So it says, Vacho Vegam. First control the tongue, urges of tongue, desire, demand of the tongue. So we have to, that's why chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, so it get purified everything and it get control. So how? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So that's the only way. In a Kali Yuga, it says, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Hare Nama, Eva Kevalam. Kalo Nasteva, 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 Gatir Anyatha. So there is no other way, no other way, no other way. When somebody says 3 times, that means it's confirmed. So this authorized person said, this means it's confirmed. So in a Kali Yuga, chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra and that all your problem get solved. So here Prabhupada, Rupa Goswami explained, here it says, Drashta Srutabhyam Yat Papam Jnanana Api Atmano Hitam Karoti Bhuyo Vivasaha Prayaschitam Atho Katham. So it says, he compared atonement to an elephant's bathing. The elephant may take a very nice bath in the river, but as soon as it comes onto the bank, it throws dirt all over its body. When he is the value of his bathing. Similarly, many spiritual practitioners chant the Hare Krishna Mahamantra and at the same time commit many forbidden things, thinking that their chanting will counteract their offenses. Of the 10 types of offenses one can commit while chanting the holy name of the Lord. So we have to chanting the holy name with the peace of mind, try to control our all other senses, and like otherwise he says, sometimes people chanting, and that's why they say, oh, they can do any kind of sin, they can do any kind of activity which they supposed to not do that. Because they think I'm chanting, so I'm not getting no sin. But they can get more sin, okay? It get multiplied because you are chanting and you are doing offense. Many, too much offenses. Then it get multiply the sin. So this is what this Rupa Goswami explained here, Like a elephant take the bath, and as soon as he go outside, he take the dust from his trunk and he throw on him. So what is the point to take a bath? So this it's a we devotee supposed to know. Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you for coming. We are on a 5.23 verse. So it says similarly. So similarly, certain Christians go to church to confess their sins, thinking that confessing their sins before a priest and performing some penance will relieve them from the result of their weekly sins. As soon as Saturday comes, they are waiting to go to the church and go to the in front of the priest, So they think the priest gonna dissolve all their sins. No, that's not how it works, but that's how they think. And again they start saying. So again it's the same. Hello. So again they go Monday to Friday, whatever they want to do, and then they go again. Then they go now. Okay. Then they go again, the same thing. Saturday they are waiting for go to the church and confess their sin, But that's not how the way it is, Prabhupada said. And Rupa Goswami said that, So, so the instance, one example is Prabhupada gave, a thief may know perfectly well that he may be arrested for his stealing, and he may actually even see a thief arrested by the police, and he continue to steal. Experience is gathered by hearing and seeing. See, the thief know. He see other people, they stealing and going into the jail. They still do the stealing. Even they know that. So it's no different, if we're doing the same kind of scene and activity, after we hearing all that, after we chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, doing devotional service and everything, so this is not like elephant, go bath and throw the dirt. The thief, he go in a jail, come out, again he's stealing. So it's no point. So we have to we control over all the senses and control our mind. So this is what the more important in this verse. So if one so one who is able to control the forces of all these different senses and the mind is called Goswami. Goswami. So who control all these senses, this is called them Goswami. Swami, such a Goswami, lives strictly controlled life and forgo altogether the forces of the senses. Material desires, when unsatiated, generate anger, and thus the mind, eyes, and chest become agitated. Therefore, one must practice to control them before one gives up this material body. One who can do this is understood to be self-realized and is thus happy, in the state of self-realization. It is the duty of the transcendentalist to try strenuously to control their desire and anger. So it is a duty, Prabhupada write last sentence, it is a duty for the transcendentalist to control that seriously and they control desire and anger. So they say they always, sometime yogis, they go in a meditation and try to control all those senses, Yeah. And when one can control all the senses, they can be a Goswami and they can have a disciple all over the world, Because if the person cannot control and do the sadhana, they cannot make a disciple, they cannot advise to others, Like one time one Goswami, his disciple bring his child and he said, can you help us because my son eating too much sweet, and he cannot control. I try to control him and try to tell him and explain him not to eat too much sweet, but he don't listen. So then Goswami said, okay, come after 2 weeks and I have the solution for him. So then he said, okay, Goswami. So they came back after, bring the child back again after 2 weeks. And he said, okay, now I can tell you, if you eat too much sweet, you get sick. And if you eat too much sweet, your head get heavy. If you heavy, your head, your mind get heavy, you get sick, all kind of problems start. You like to get sick? Like to bitter medicine? No. Okay, then stop the eating too much sweet, because sugar gonna produce lot of bugs in your stomach and you're gonna get sick. So he's scared and stop eating. But then his father asked, Goswami, why you didn't tell this 2 weeks ago? He said, how can I tell? Because I'm eating myself sweet every day. So I have to first stop and train myself, and my senses I have to control first for eating the sweet. Then I can advise him. So this is what verse here. Okay, we have to control our senses and practice. Without practice, nothing can happen, So practice, and practice, Practice to speak right, practice to eat right food, practice to not to do foolish thing, not to speak bad words, not to cheating or harsh anyone, We have to be very polite and gentle. We have to train ourselves not to get angry, because sometimes some people come and angry for very little thing, and sometimes that is not even your problem. And then if it is not your problem, some other person get misunderstand or misguided. So we don't need to be angry right away. We have to hear the problem. And then let the person quiet, and then you explain. Because he angry, you get angry. Then he get angry, you get angry. He angry, you get. Who hear whom? Nobody. Hear nobody. Then problem not get solved. We supposed to not get angry. Yes, Krishna said that doesn't solve any problem. So we have to be very calm all the time. Not to speak loud to hurt anybody, not to speak too slow, the people cannot hear you. You speak something which is right. Krishna gave us the voice, but not to shouting on anybody, not to screaming on anybody, not to hurt on anybody's emotion or any kind of feeling, So we have to be control for talking, speaking, anger. Because I said, there is a verse in the Bhagavad Gita, I said, lust, anger and greed gate to the hell. So, gate to the hell. Who like to go to hell? Nobody. That means it's a bad, very bad, right? And Krishna says that to Arjuna. So when Krishna said that, that means it's 100% true. There is no argument, Some people lot of try to find a fault in the Bhagavad Gita without understanding. Because see, there is a chapter 7, 8 and 9 has a transcendental knowledge. The 7 has a transcendental knowledge with the people like me don't understand anything. And the chapter 8 has little more higher knowledge. For transcendental knowledge, more higher. For the more people little bit advanced in a stage. Like our Goswami and our some senior devotees and And the most transcendental knowledge in a chapter 9 is the more higher elevated people, who's totally gave up everything. Like gave up, they live just depend on Krishna, So, anybody have any question? Yes, sir. Huh? Go over the offense. Though when you're chanting the holy name, you are chanting with the one hand and watching TV. That's the one biggest. You are chanting and watching the cell phone. You are chanting and you are cooking. You are chanting and you are this. Prabhupada said chanting all the time, not the problem. Okay? But the offense is also we want to sometimes chant peacefully. Be with the Krishna for some time. And that time don't do anything. When you try to do your 16 round, no means no, don't do anything. Just sit down and chanting, put one your hand, touch the two finger, so you engage your finger like this, say no, 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 you stay here. You're going to do this, no, I'm chanting here and my finger is here. One hand the japa bag, we are chanting, Hare Krishna Muhammad, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And then say, oh, because we have eye open, watching everywhere, here and there. Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you give me that? Can you close the door? This, that. Lot of time we do because we are grahasti. Children walking around, husband walking around, wife walking around, But we have to find, that's why he said, for chanting there's supposed to be sitting place, where you can sit down and chant peacefully on the floor until you can sit on the floor with the folded feet. And engage your hand like this, engage your hand with the chanting. So, and half eyes open, you just see here, and your half eyes open. See the disturb? Yeah. So our half eyes is open and closed, but no, we don't need to. We have to tell our mind, no, 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 no. I cannot do that. So we have a sitting place. There's chapter 6, Dhyana Yoga. It will explain everything. Yeah, how your sitting posture, how high it's supposed to be, why they put the warm clothes underneath. Any bugs over there, it's not going to bite you and disturb you. That's why the sages, they have a kusa grass underneath. So they entangle in a kusa grass and don't bite. You know. So he says half, we see the tip of the nose here, okay, and concentrate like that, and then half eyes closed, so you don't see anything. You just see over here where you're sitting. So that way you get less disturbed, you know. So all the kind of offenses, like we are eating and we said, oh, I'm chanting, and we are eating left hand, and we are chanting and we are doing this and doing that, and chanting, you're just chanting, you know, that's it. But you can repeatedly doing kirtan, chanting when you're cooking, when you are walking, when you are driving, you hear the class, you hear the chanting, you hear the kirtan, that's a different thing. But your chanting time, you should chanting offenseless, you know. No, you can hear kirtan and you're chanting with the kirtan. Right, you're chanting with the kirtan. Yeah, but sometimes people are very, very, very busy. When they are alone, there's nobody in the car, they're chanting, you know, sometimes. People don't like to get up early. That's what they get ready and go in the car and start chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram. Hare Ram.
My Guru
Huh?
Maharaj says you can chant in the car and you can count it on the counter if you want to. But he said it doesn't count towards your 16 because your mind is not focused on it. Otherwise, you know, you miss your exit, you hit the car in front of you, you drift across the lane. If you're truly focused on your mantra, you can't drive and chant. Now, I drove from Houston
Yeah.
to Kansas, and I chanted
and
with a mantra
Prabhupada-
counter just to see how many I did.
Prabhupada
But
right
I
here.
did 8 before I left. I did 8 when I got there
Yes.
to get my 16 in. But yes, I chant all the time when I'm driving, but I've also still got an eye on the road and the instrument panel. Yeah, in case the instrument panel comes on and
So
says, you've got a flat, you
1
better
minute,
stop.
Prabhuji, 1 minute. Okay, so here Prabhupada right here, therefore one must practice to control them before one gives up this material body. Before we give up this material body, one should practice. So practice make perfect. Practice and practice. Yeah. Because everybody is not fortunate like Prahlad Maharaj, learn from his mother's womb and chanting constant kirtan, you know. So we have to sometime practice by seeing others, we have to do that by hearing others, we have to follow, okay, yeah, this is the right path, I should follow this, I should do that, you know. One step at a time, one step at a time, one step at a time. Keep moving forward, you know. Yeah. Try to go close to Krishna every day, one step at a time. You cannot, on the ladder, you cannot go top first. You go first step, second step, third step, then you go 15, last step, right? Slowly, slowly. Just like that. Yeah. Any other question? Mega? Michael Prabhu? Yeah. A cup of tea and coffee. Some people said, oh, because we are working, I cannot leave my eyes open, so I have to drink the coffee. Prabhupada said, you sleep on a time and you get up on a time, there is no way you have to drink the coffee because your sleep is finished. You can work and you put your mind in the work and concentrate for that, automatic mind gets active. You know, this brother start working every day 6 o'clock because he goes sleep 10 o'clock, no matter what. He came tired yesterday, but he go to sleep because he need to work today. Yeah. So say determination. This is determination, you know. He know I have to get up and work 6 o'clock, and I have to sleep because I have to get up early, you know. Yeah, people like us, you know, sometime here and there, you know. But sleeping early and sleeping get up on time is we have to follow some rules, niyama, you know, because Ashtanga Yoga explain, you know, yama, niyama, asana, dhyana, dharana, and pratyahara. Okay. Any question, Asabin? गुजराती में पूछो, गुजराती में बोलो. This chapter verse, it says, one verse says, lust, anger and greed is the gate to the hell. So anger is very bad. Here Prabhupada and Krishna explain about the lust not only for karma or sex life. Here it says lust means controlling all these senses and all this desire. That is lust. You have small car, you need a big car. You get a big car, you need another car. You need a house, 2 people, big house, you need bigger than that. Everything you need to expand, you know. Our desire never stops. So you see, you cannot control your senses. Your life is not 1,000 years. We have to control. Somewhere we have to put a full stop, right? Yeah. It's a hard, but we have to gradually train ourselves, putting in a process. This mind, we have to put that in a process. So, if anybody have a time, read the nectar of instruction, first invocation verse. Vacho vegam manasah krodha vegam, jiva vegam udaropastha vegam, etan veganyo visaheta dhiraha, sarvam api mam prithvim sasishyat. So this is the explained by Rupa Goswami in the nectar of instruction, has only 11 words, very important. And this first verse, Prabhupada repeatedly in his lecture he used. How to control the senses? Vacho vegam manasaha krodha. Vacha, talking and eating prasadam by tongue. By eating prasadam and talking and eating prasadam, we have to control by eating prasadam. So this verse is explained really, it's a 3-4 verse, 3-4 page, some pages, but very good explanation by Rupa Goswami. Everybody takes one. Everybody have the nectar of instruction? No? It's the last 2 words, how the Radha Kund is very important. You know, this is which one is the best dham? Is somebody say Vrindavan, somebody says Mathura, somebody says Dwarka. He said, no, not a Dwarka. Then he said, because why Dwarka? Because Krishna did all his life Leela, most of the time he live over there. He said, no. He said, Mathura is the best. No. Why Mathura? Because everybody say because he take the birth over there. No. But then he moved to Gokula. Okay, then Gokula is important. No. He moved to Nadgaon. No. Nadgaon is important. No. Vrindavan is important. No. So which one is the important? Which one is the important, Gautam Prabhu? Mathura is not most important. Vrindavan is not. Dwarka is not. Radha Kund. There you go. So Rupa Goswami explained in this 10 and 11 verse. Why? Because Krishna loved Radha. And Radharani with her hand and with her bangle dig that and make that kund. So her shram, parishram in there. And Radha Kund, Krishna, next to the Radha Kund, Krishna, Radha Kund and Shyam Kund, just a one border. And how the mix water with the Radha Kund and Shyam Kund? There is a little hole Krishna make with his flute. He said, I cannot just leave a Shyam Kund alone, I need a Radha Kund with it. Thank you everybody hearing me. Hare Krishna. Yes, Prabhu, any question you have? Hare Krishna. So we chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra 10 times. First Panchatattva mantra, then 10 times Hare Krishna mantra, and then we end the class. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Vanchakalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namaha. Ananta Koti Vaishnavanda ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita as it is ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gurudev ki jai, all assembled devotees ki jai. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji. So, Prabhu, I am
The following is a class on the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Adi Leela, Chapter 7, Text number 1, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on March 1st, 1975, in Atlanta, Georgia.
Let me first offer my respectful obeisances unto Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the ultimate goal of life for one bereft of all possessions in this material world, and is the only meaning for one advancing in spiritual life. Thus, let me write about his magnanimous contribution of devotional service and love of God.
So, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is writing Chaitanya Charitamrita. In each chapter, he composes a new verse offering his obeisances to the Lord. In the 7th chapter of Adi Leela, he also offers his respect. He began his writing of Chaitanya Charitamrita when he was as old as 90 years old in Vrindavan, by the order of the Vaishnavas and confirmed by Sri Madan Mohan. So, this is the process. One should not be writing in spiritual subject matter without being authorized by some superior authorities. It is not ordinary writing. The writing on spiritual subject matter is authoritative. By the order of superior authority, one can write. It is not speculation. Therefore he said that Sri Chaitanyam Likhati. By the order of superior authority, I am trying to describe Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And what is Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Prema Bhakti Badana. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is preaching prema, means love of God. That is the only necessity to understand in human form of life. Prema Pumartha Maha. There are other necessities for those who are not devotees. Those necessities are dharma, artha, kam, mokha. Generally, in the material world, everyone is necessity of gratifying his senses. So sometimes, under the cover of religiosity, they want to satisfy senses. The same thing, just like one goes to church or temple to mitigate some material necessities. Just like the Christian go to the church for meeting the problems of bread. Similarly, the Hindus or the Muslims, everyone goes to church, temple or mosque to pray something material. God, I am very distressed. Kindly let me relieve from this distressed condition. God, I am in need of money. I am very poor. Kindly give me some money. Or any other. I am now implicated in war. Just like Churchill, he introduced that everyone should go and pray for victory. So England was also praying for victory, and Germany was also praying for victory. God is perplexed. The thief is praying to God that this night I may steal without any hindrances. And the householder is praying, my Lord, thief may not come here and steal my goods. And God has to adjust everything. So just imagine how much busy is God. There are millions and trillions of living entities. Each one of them, if they are at all interested in God, not all. So they are praying, everyone is praying, God give me this benediction, give me this benediction. So this is not pure devotional. For some material profit, one should not become a religious person or devotee of God. Of course, it is better than the person who is not at all interested in God. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Chaturvida bhajante mam sukritira. Okay. Unless one is pious, he cannot approach God. So, one should be pious and without any motive. Not only pious, pious is the first condition who can approach God. Otherwise, he does not. Namami duskitanam mudha prapadante naradham. These classes are men, duskritina, miscreants, always committing sinful activities. Duskritana, mudha, rascals, fools, and naradhama, lowest of the mankind. Maya apuritagyana, whose knowledge has been taken away by Maya. Such demonic person do not surrender to God. But pious man who has got background, pious activities, such person, when they are distressed, they approach God. They know God is friend of all living entities. Sridham sarvabhutana. Actually he is the friend. As friend, he is living with the soul, as super soul. That is stated in the Vedas. The two birds are sitting on the same tree. The tree, this is the tree, this body is tree. And one bird is the individual soul, and the other bird is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, super soul. So, God is always accompanying the individual soul to turn him back to home, back to God. He is so nice friend. Sridham sarvabhutana. So, if we want peace, then we should understand that here is my friend, the Supreme Friend, Sridham sarvabhutana. He is guiding me. So, why I am praying to him for some benefit? He knows my necessities. He will supply if it is required. Why shall I bother him with prayers, granting something? Please give me this, give me this. There is no necessity. God is omniscient. He knows. And he says in the Bhagavad Gita, that I know the necessities of my devotees and I supply them. Yoga chemang bahama. Two things are there. One thing, to possess something which we do not have. And we want to protect what he has got. So Krishna says both the things. I give protection of my devotee, whatever he has got, and I supply him whatever he hasn't got. Yoga Khemam Vaham. He is supplying everyone, but especially to the devotees. That is his special job. Here Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very, very magnanimous. He is, without asking, he is offering the best benefit. Krishna Prema, the best objective. Our objective of life should be to understand God. If we, in this life, if you simply understand what is God and what is my relationship with, and begin to act like that, then also our life is successful. Even if we cannot finish the whole job, or if fall down from the platform of devotional service, still we are not losers. Tattva sadhanmam charanambujam hare patit tato jadi bhajanna pakkota. The devotional service is a process, requires some time to fulfill the whole job and become perfect. But before becoming perfect, one falls down, he is not loser. The service is so transcendental that whatever you have done, that is your asset. And if you stop, so that is not good. But even if you stop, whatever you have done already, that is your permanent asset. This is the benefit of devotional service. Material thing, if you cannot do it perfectly well, whatever you have done, that is all lost. But spiritual, whatever you have done, 1%, 2%, 3%, as you have done, that is not lost. Therefore, the Shastra says that those who are not devotees, what is their profit? Even they are doing their duties very nicely. What is the profit? Because he remains under the stringent laws of nature. Suppose this life I have done my duty as a politician very nicely, but the next life I become a dog, then what is the benefit? What is the benefit? To become next life as a dog or God, that will not depend on you. That will depend on the nature. Katite kriyamanani gunai karmani sarva. It is being automatically done. 2 + 2 = 4. Similarly, whatever we are doing, we are preparing for the next life. Karmana. Simply, material nature has to give you a post. Now you have done like this, take this post. You cannot deny. You cannot say, no, I don't like this post. No, you have to take it. So, for the karmic, even they have done their so-called duties very perfectly well, what is the profit? There is no profit, because you are under the control of material nature. But the devotees, whatever little service they have done, that is permanent asset. That is not controlled by nature. That is controlled by God. And he says in the Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Bhrashta Sanjayati, Suchinang Simatang Jehe, Yoga Bhrashta Sanjayati. Bhrashta means one who is fallen from this devotional service. So for them also, it is guaranteed a human life. Not only human life, but in very good family. Suchinang Sumatangi. Suchinang means perfectly well behaved, clean family, Brahmana family. Suchinang. Suchi means very clean. You are becoming all Brahmins, you must remain always very clean. Suchinang, that is called Suchi. And Muchi means unclean, cobbler. Suchi and Muchi. So don't become Muchi. Yeah. Uncleanliness is Muchi, cobbler. They are dealing always with skin and bad smell, no bathing. In our country, Muchi, the cobbler, is taken as the lowest of the mankind, Narag. Because their business is when the cow dies, so the Muchis are prepared to take away the dead cow or bull. They eat the flesh and they take out the skin and the bones for their business. Muchi prepares shoes. He gets the skin for nothing, without any payment. He doesn't have to invest his capital. And he nicely cleanses it, tans, and then prepares shoes and sell in the market. So get the money. And the Muchi class, they eat this flesh, meat, but they are given the opportunity when the cow is dead, not by slaughterhouse. That is not in the Vedic scripture. The dead animal you can eat. Those who are fond of eating fish and meat, they can eat when the animal is dead, not killing. That is not a very good thing. So the Muchi class, their business is to take the dead. After all, everyone will die. The animal will die also. Even if we keep the cows, don't kill, it will die. So, some cow is dying here, some cow is dying there. Just like the vulture, they eat dead body. So dead body must be there. So they have no scarcity of dead body. They can find out dead body. They go 3 miles above to find out where is the dead body. So that is also sense gratification. So in this way, there are classes, Suchi and Muchi. Suchi is the first class, cleans internally and externally human beings, and the Muchi means the low class, very unclean, eating the dead meat, cows and bulls. So Krishna says, even one is fallen. He gets his birth in the family of Suchi. Suchina. Just like in our society, there are small children. You see their behavior. They are coming, offering flower, offering obeisances. That means they are not ordinary children. They have got the opportunity to take birth in the family of Vaishnava, father Vaishnava, mother Vaishnava. And is getting the opportunity of Krishna consciousness from the very beginning of life. This is called Suchinang Srimatangihi. If one is fallen from devotional service, he is offered again
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंदा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Hare नाम बोलिए. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. Bolo Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Bolo Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare ताली बजाओ Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Jaya Radha Nila Madhav Radhe Radhe Jaya Radha Nila Madhav Radhe Radhe Radha Giridhari Radhe Radhe Bolo Radha Giridhari Radhe Radhe Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Giri Govardhan Jaya Giri Govardhan Jaya Gauranitai 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 Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Oh Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gora Hari Bol Nitai Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gora Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gora Hari Bol परम विजयते श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय श्रील प्रभुपाद की
नमस्ते नरसिंहाय प्रह्लादलाददायिने हिरण्यकाशिपूर्वक्षः शिलटङ्कानकानाये इतो नरसिंह परतो नरसिंहो यतो यतो यामि ततो नरसिंह बाहे नरसिंहो हृदये नरसिंहो नरसिंहमदिं शरणं प्रपते तव करकमलवरे नाथ अद्भुतशृङ्गा दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु